for those of you that are new here, welcome to our channel. My name is Jessie.
And we're Moms on Crime. So we're two moms that talk about true crime stories and all things paranormal. Today, Jessie has a story for us. What are we talking about today, Mama?
Yes, so we do have a weird, crazy story. Well, all our stories are crazy anyway. So, this story, have you heard of the kidney heist?
No.
So there's an urban legend, they even made a movie about it. So the story goes, let's say you're a businessman. And of course, you're away from home, you miss your family or whatever. You go to a bar. And when you go to the bar, you see this girl. There's this beautiful girl that tries to lure you in, seduce you, like party with you. She will buy you drinks. So you're like, okay, let me buy you drinks too. And you two will start drinking. And she will try to get you drunk. And then she will drug you. She will put something in your drink until you pass out. Yeah, so it's the opposite. The girl will do that to you, right? So once you're passed out, she will take you to like a secluded place. And then once you're there, they are going to do a legal surgery. They're going to take your kidney. And once that's done, they will put your body in a tub full of ice. So when you wake up in pain, cold, shivering probably because, you're laying on pure ice in a tub. So I think they put the ice there so you wouldn't bleed out. And you would look on your side, you would find a phone and a note that says, call the doctor or call the cops or call help so that they could stitch you back in properly.
What?
Yeah. And and the harvested kidney will be sold in the black market or the deep web or whoever wants or needs the kidney. So that's the urban legend.
Your kidney.
Mm-hmm.
They take your kidney and then they don't even like sew you back up. They got like enough surgical skills to take out your kidney, but then they don't sew you up.
Yeah. Well, they will sew you back up, but then I guess like for what do you call it, infection or whatever. Well, of course
care.
You still need to like heal or whatever. So they said the story goes they will leave a phone next to you so you can call for help because you're in so much pain too. I mean, you have a freaking cut on your abdomen and your kidney's just gone. So that's the urban legend. That's how the story goes, and that's what's in the story or the movies. I think they've made like a few movies about that. So do you think it's real or it's fake?
I think it's real. Are there like actual cases? Like, are there proven cases of this?
Yes.
What?
Yes. But not like, in that story where like the girl would like lure you in, seduce you, and they would just leave you in a tub. Like, of course, Hollywood had something to do with that or whatever. But the story is real, in the lines of somebody illegally or forcibly taking your kidney from you. It is pretty messed up. Imagine somebody like stealing something from your house. I mean, you would get so freaking pissed off already. But imagine if it's like a body part. Oh, I would not know what to do. I would be mad.
I mean, because I get it, because like I always think to myself, like I've had friends that needed kidneys, and now part of me that like I feel for everybody. I'm like, oh my god, I want to find out if I could, but then I think, well, I have 2 kids. What if I did that, and then in the future one of my kids needed me, or my husband needed me to help him, and I couldn't? You know what I mean? So that's crazy that you're like forced into it that way. What if you have family, or you know what I mean?
or somebody that you want to help too. Yeah. But
That's
like
crazy.
I get it, you know, it's like, but then again, like taking it illegally is kind of like, that's like a no, you know, like that's their kidney, that's theirs, that's their body part. So it should be their decision if they want to, fine, I'll give you my kidney or not.
But they
So
don't know anything about that person. They don't know their medical history, like how their health is. They don't know whose kidney they're taking out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there'd be a lot of stuff wrong with them, and they wouldn't even know.
no. Yep. What if they have hepatitis or something, or
So there has to be a surgeon. There's surgeons involved in doing this.
So it is real, and there's been incidents that's happened. So back in February 1st, 2008, this happened to a guy from India. His name is Mohammed Salim Khan, who was 33 years old at the time, along with other two men, Shakil Ahmed, who was 28 at the time, and Nasim Muhammad, who was 23 at the time. So it started for laborers like Khan. They usually begin their days at a central gathering spot. Like they stand there, they wait until men approach them and offer them manual jobs. So they offer around 150 rupees a day, which is $4, $4. Imagine, like, I wonder how, like, yeah. I mean, like $4 here, like what can you buy with $4? I wonder if you can buy like a whole bunch of things with like 150 rupees. I don't know. Never been to India, but yeah. So all three men, they were picked up at the same spot, but on varying days over the past 2 weeks. But that's where I guess these, I don't know what you call them, like kidney thieves or whatever. Yeah, that's where they go, I guess, in that spot to, you know, take men, like, oh yeah, we'll offer you jobs, let's go, you know. So they think they're doing like some manual labor jobs. So they were taken into a house, they said, and once they got in the house, they were kept there at gunpoint for several days. So they're like, I thought you guys are giving us manual jobs. Why are you kidnapping us? Like, what the hell, right? So, well, each man, they were brought there individually because they were picked, you know, on varying days. So there's this house with a hidden, they said, with a hidden state-of-the-art operating room. And once they got there, blood tests or tests for blood type were administered to test. So once they get there, they test the person. Are you healthy? Is your kidney healthy? They test for blood type because, of course, they have to know what blood type, you know, your kidney is, or who's going to be compatible with your kidney, right? Yeah. So then I'm thinking like the reason why they were held there at gunpoint for several days is because they're waiting for the blood tests. And once they get that, the results, then they call to whoever is in need. Oh, yeah, so we have a kidney here and the blood type is A positive or something. And then maybe they have a list and be like, oh my gosh, I'm an A positive. I'm going to go over there now and give me the kidney. Right. So the man says they were
crazy.
It's scary to think about it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it's one thing to get kidnapped, but I mean, it sucks still, though. Although, yeah. So the guys said they were given shots and that made them pass out. So then Khan, he remembered when he gained consciousness, he found himself, in an unfamiliar place. Like, where the heck am I? And then he saw a stranger in front of him wearing a surgical mask and gloves. And then he tried to move, but he couldn't move his limbs. And he said, what happened to me? He recalled asking, like, what the heck happened to me? Like, why can't I move?
Yeah.
And the man, the guy, the stranger, just nonchalantly said, oh, your kidney has been removed. What the hell? Yeah. So in shock, he was like, how will I live? He said that's like the first thing that went through his head. Like, how will I live? Like, what do you mean my kidney has been removed? Like, what the hell? So Khan said he was threatened that if he tells anyone that his kidney has been removed at that very place, or if he tells anyone that his kidney has been removed at all, there is a man following him and will shoot and kill him. So Khan, during his interview, they asked, he even said, if someone can forcibly take my kidney out of me, yeah, I believe them. They could possibly kill me too. I mean, yeah. How could somebody take a freaking body part from you if,
That's crazy. So did he not know where the house was? Like, he couldn't take the police back over there, or?
No, here's what happened. So when they threatened him, oh yeah, don't tell anyone. So he said he remembered, I think like they said in the article slaves or something. So maybe they kidnapped these people too or whatever, and were told. So they were helping him dress up. And then after that, they just left, like, in a rush or whatever. So hours after that happened, the cops raided the house, turned operating theater or whatever, and they found Khan and they found the other two men on the bed, with him because they just had their kidneys removed. And they also found two other men who were next in line for kidney removal. So those two men that were in line, they got lucky that, like just in time, like saved by the bell or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So this is what's crazy. So the cops say they also busted another house nearby. And in that house, they found two Americans that were staying in that house. So I think those two are the recipients of the kidneys.
What? Oh
So
my God.
it's crazy. I mean, I feel bad, like, if those people are like sick and they need a kidney, you know how there's like a waiting list or something, or you don't have any match or something, like, I do feel bad. But then again, it's like I also feel bad for these victims. Like, that's their kidney, that's their body part. Like, don't steal from
That's
them.
a major surgery too. That's like
oh
intense.
yeah
I think I've heard it's worse for the donor than the recipient. I think I've heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
So can you imagine? Probably, because that's gonna be cut or something, like taken away from you, and then your body's gonna, how's your body gonna adjust to healing? That's like something that's not there anymore.
Has this happened in the United States at all?
No, I don't know. I've never heard. That's true. That's a good question.
That's so crazy.
I mean, if it happened somewhere, I mean, what? I don't see why not. But
I wonder, it had to be a doctor that came, like a surgeon that came up with the idea to do it. You know what I mean?
So the victims, they were brought to the hospital to double check, to like see if they're okay or whatever. So, and Dr. S.P. Bonnet, he was 33 at this time, so young. He's a surgeon. He said the MRIs all say that the surgery has been done. The kidney has been removed, and the way the surgery has been conducted and the precision of the surgery all point to the professionalism of the operating surgeon. So it's really precise, it's good, so they know that it's a doctor. So police said that if they had not done the raid, then Joy and Susan Matthew from Hawthorne, New York, would have been the beneficiaries of the stolen kidneys. So they flew from New York. So that's probably why they were held at gunpoint, because they're waiting for the buyers.
Oh, yeah.
Of the kidney, because they're coming from New York. So they probably flew over there and said, hey, we do have a match for you. Do you want it? Yes. So let's go fly to India to go get the kidney. So I don't know. I'm not sure if, because they said it's a surgeon, right? So I don't know if the surgeon's going to perform the surgery, excuse me, there to give them the kidney that they need, or if they'll just, I'm assuming, because since he's a surgeon and they're there, so I'm assuming that he's just going to perform the surgery there and give them the kidney.
I think you would have to, because I don't think you could like roll up to a hospital with your own kidney and be like, oh, just slap this in me.
Because they're gonna ask
you. They're gonna ask questions, like, hey, where the hell did you get that kidney from?
But then again, what about those people that buy them from the black market?
They must know somebody that does it, like somewhere shady as hell, because I don't think you can just roll up to a hospital with a kidney in your own and be like, hey.
I always wonder, like, I've heard about that, like people selling like body parts online, especially kidneys, so once you buy it, do they like tell you, okay, go to this place, they're going to perform the surgery, or
did they know it was illegal? I mean, they had to know, right?
Go find a hospital. I don't know.
No. Did they know it was illegal? Did they know what was happening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I mean, you can't just go places like you're shopping for clothes, like, oh, I want that kidney. You can't, because you have to go through the hospital, right? Yeah.
That is insane.
It's crazy. But then also they said it is also known in India for people to sell their kidneys, because especially like, the poor people, and they just want to provide for their family and they don't know what else to do. So they would offer to sell their kidneys. But even that's still illegal. That's still not legal, but that's not the case for Khan. He was there looking for a manual labor job, and his kidney was just taken from him. So authorities say the mastermind behind the scam is Dr. Amit Kumar. So you are right. It is a doctor. So Dr. Kumar, since 1993, he allegedly ran an illegal kidney racket. He has been arrested several times, but he still managed to continue his involvement in the illegal trade of organs. So I'm thinking, how in some countries there's like corrupt government or whatever. So I'm thinking, hey, I have this money. I'm trying to save lives, even though it's illegal or whatever, but here's your cut. Let me go. Let me continue helping people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they said that in that house where they found Khan, they have arrested 4 people. accused of being connected to the case, including one nurse. So there's a nurse in there too.
Yeah, I bet there's like a few, like a doctor, anesthesiologist, a
Oh
nurse. I
yeah.
bet there's like a few of them in there working. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure
Wow.
they're making money because from what I've heard, at least like if you want a kidney like right now or something, they go for at least $30,000.
Yay!
So
Oh my
imagine these people are willing to work labor job for $4 a day. So how much is 30,000? And that's at least they go up too.
yeah.
So how much is $30,000 over there? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, fine, let's do it.
That is
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. But what's
Wow.
sad is to this day, they still don't know his whereabouts. So the doctor is still in hiding, and I'm pretty sure he is still doing, his illegal
Yeah,
harvesting.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is kind of
That's crazy.
scary. Like when I was reading this, it kind of reminded me of like some movies, kind of like Hostel or something. I don't know why, but I mean, you know how like they kidnap tourists and stuff so that they can torture them because somebody paid to kill them or something. So for some reason, it
Yeah.
kind of reminded. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted with this one. It's like it is bad. I would be so pissed if somebody stole a body part from me. But then again,
Yeah.
it's like on the other side, you're saving someone's life. You know what I mean? But then again, without your consent, it's still not right without anyone's consent. But then again, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh,
It should still be your option. Like, what if you need give a kidney to your kid in the future and then you can't because that
because you
happened?
only have one. Yeah.
God, that's
But
crazy.
yeah.
I never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What would you
Scary.
do if you wake up in like an unfamiliar place and then you see a stranger wearing like surgical mask and gloves and you woke up and you're like, what the hell happened? And he's like, oh, your kidney has been removed.
That's crazy. See, that's why I don't go anywhere.
Right. No, that's why call me boring or whatever. I go to
Yes.
familiar places only. I'm not that adventurous.
God, that's another reason not to leave your drink at the bar either. Oh my
But then
God.
again, the victims, they're from there. They always go to that usual spot to look for work.
That's
And
crazy.
that's what happened to them.
Oh my gosh. That's so scary.
Scary. It is. It's
Never
super
heard this
scary.
before.
Yeah. I forgot the name of that one movie, but I think it was kind of similar to this. You know how Hollywood, of course, they have to add like make it interesting, but I think they're like tourists or something and they were partying by the beach. If you guys know what we're talking about, comment down below. But they were like partying at the beach or something. They all got drunk or whatever, guys and girls, it doesn't matter. And then they got kidnapped. They were taken to this one place, and I think that's where they were. It's like a organ harvest place
Oh,
or whatever.
oh my
And
gosh.
yeah,
That's
that's
so
what.
scary.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it is. It's a scary place. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people like donating or whatnot. So I mean, ask. Don't steal or don't just take their body, especially not their body
No.
part.
Gosh, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's
So that's our crazy story.
creep me out. I think you like creeping me out.
Yeah. More or less like
Yeah.
especially like it happened to someone. It's just crazy. Yep.
No.
So, yeah. Well, if you guys know which movie we're talking about, don't forget to, comment down below, let us know. Or I'm pretty sure they made other movies about it too, or somewhere along the lines of taking body parts and selling it. Yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this story. And if you guys did, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so every time we upload, you get notified. And if you have any stories that you think we should talk about, please leave it down below in a comment, or you can reach out to us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Momsoncrime. Or you can email us at momsoncrime@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.